Hi, my name is Erin Mans. I am 17 years old and from a small town in the thumb of Michigan. I hope to attend Indiana Wesleyan in the fall of 2021. This year for my art project, I made a mosaic. Originally when I decided to enter the art category though, I had a totally different direction and idea. My original plan was going to require a little bit of help from my high school art teacher. But the same day that I scheduled to go and visit my art teacher and get some of that help was the same day that school was canceled for the remainder of the year. So I was forced to change my direction around a little bit. When my sister was in high school, she created a mosaic, so I decided to give it a try. My dad cut a wooden board to the size I needed. Onto that board, I then sketched out the outline of a grapevine and branches. Once it was all sketched out, I smashed glass tiles into pieces that I could use to fill in my outlined sketch. I then carefully fitted the pieces and glued them down one by one. Once everything was glued down, I spread grout over the canvas to fill in the gaps between the glass pieces. Once all the grout was dry, I wiped off the excess and recruited my dad again to build the frame for me. The hardest part of this mosaic was definitely just finding the time to do it. I wasn't able to start working on it until stores started opening back up in May. But around that same time was when I was started to be able to work again. So between juggling my busy work schedules and working on this project, it took me several weeks to complete. The title of my mosaic is The Vine, which stems from my inspiration verse in John 15:5. John 15:5 says, "I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing." That verse really inspired me, not only to make the grapevine and branches the subject of my mosaic, but it also inspired me in my faith. I want to serve the Lord and bear fruit for Him, but here Jesus tells us that apart from Him, we can do nothing. Wow. Hebrews 11:6 also tells us that without faith, it is impossible to please God. So in order for me to please Him and serve Him and bear fruit for Him, I must remain in and attached to Him. And by faith, I must allow Him to use my fruit and my life for His purpose. My goal was to visually represent the truth of that scripture so that you and I may both be reminded of our need to remain in Him. Thank you so much for your time.